В сегодняшнем видеоуроке у нас с вами
In today's video lesson, I will show you how to paint a dancing ballet dancer. I would like to show the beauty of the dancer's pose and how to paint a light dress and a dark background. Here is the finished piece we will have by the end of this video lesson. I begin painting with the dancer's portrait. The paints I'm using for the skin color are burnt sienna, burnt umber, and a little bit of phthalo blue pigment. You may see that there is very little water on my palette. I can hold it vertically and the mix doesn't flow down. The reason why I'm drawing your attention to this creamy viscosity of paint without much water added to it is because it is very important for the dry brush on moist watercolor painting technique. The surface feels cool to the touch. This is because water evaporates and cools down the surface. You can see that even small brush strokes I apply on the moist paper stay well defined and do not spread out. This is possible because I am using a dry brush. The big round brush I'm using is very versatile. It can give very small brush strokes. The two main pigments for the shadow areas of the dancer's skin are burnt sienna and burnt umber. The choice of pigments is less important than the tonal values you create with those pigments. Anticipating your question, what exact pigments are used for the body shades in this artwork? I keep the color palette very limited. There are only 5 pigments here. They are burnt sienna, burnt umber, Prussian blue, ultramarine, and sepia. While paper is moist, I can deepen tonal values, adding a darker shade on top of the underpainting and smoothing out the borders between tones. The top half of the figure is done, and now I will be painting the yellow dress. The way I do the dress is the same as if I were painting skin or hair. I begin with very light tints, which are painted in the color of the highlights. Next to the highlights, I add darker tonal values of midtones, and on top of the midtones, I paint shadow areas. Colors play an important role in painting, hence the name of the medium watercolor contains the word in it. Nevertheless, colors alone won't give you a perfect artwork. You have to draw with these colors, and that is why, without good drawing skills, it's very challenging to make a good piece of art. If you feel that your drawing skills need improvement, there's a good online drawing course called Drawing Academy. In this course, you will learn how to draw whatever you think, see, or imagine. The video lessons will teach you how to use constructive drawing principles in whatever artwork you would like to do. Such principles include linear and aerial perspective, rules of proportion and composition, and much more. The ballet dancer figure is complete, and it is time to add a dark background around her. For its color, I'm using a mix of ultramarine blue with sepia. The combination of these pigments give a wonderful, almost black color, which can vary from cool to warm shades. I'm continuing to fill big areas with a flat, wide brush without getting too close to the figure's edges. The remaining gaps are filled with a slightly lighter shade of the background color. This piece is complete. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new from it.